Good evening, everybody. Now we are going to focus on the back nine. As you can see from my scorecard, I have drops on all the par fours on the back nine. Par fives were regular eagles, and all the par threes I missed out by margins. However, I do have the recommended tweaks in the videos, so you can follow them tweaks, use some practice tokens, and hopefully they draw for you. What I believe is that if you do not get a death bracket, you might win this one with a 34 or a 35. If you get a death bracket, you might even see people hitting minus 30 or minus 40 because albas on 12 and 15 are easy. On hole 3, I dropped this one by luck, but hole 3 can also be dialed in along with hole 6. So considering those as well, I believe 38 to 40 will be the elite scores you will be seeing for a gold banner. However, if you are planning to finish top 10, top 5, I think minus 33, 34 or lower should be fine. But regardless, I will give you some tweaks for part 3s, and let's start with hole number 10 coming up next. Hole 10 par 4. Here for the drive, we are going to start with QB NMT, and then we are going to switch to Apocalypse and Hornet bag. 3 top spin and 3 bars of right side spin. Adjustment max plus 10% P3, and we will apply maximum overpower, trying to hit perfect. Great right, but we were still safe here. I was also safe with a great left on testing. Drive yardage will be somewhere between 335 to 340 yards. 334 in this case. For the approach shot, we'll be playing with our Hornet, 2 top spin and 2 bars of left spin. This shot will be played at landing position plus yardage, slider with minus 5% power to ball numbers. Here I guesstimated my landing position to be minus 2. For minus 2, I played 84% slider with minus 5% elevation power to ball numbers. Again, ball guide length should be going at least 1 green square through the hole. Center the ball and hit perfect. Perfect ball. And here we come in nicely for an eagle. The follow-up shot will be from my main gameplay. Again, similar approach here as well. 2 top spin and 2 bars of left spin. Find a landing position on the rough to have the ball guideline going at least 1 green square through the hole. This one I guesstimated to be once again somewhere between minus 2 to minus 1, but to be safe I played a yard above, so I played this one 86% slider with minus 5% elevation power to ball numbers. Here I do hit a great left, but the accuracy of Hornet assisted us here, but we always try to hit perfect. Great left, but I will still drop this one. Make sure you hit perfect, and in your case, you will be dropping this one dead center at the pin for an eagle on hole 10 par 4. Hole 11, this will be played with a Kingmaker ball and our sniper. 3 left spin and 4 bar the top spin. Very similar approach to the front 9. However, in this case, I keep my ball guideline going to the hole. However, I would like you to keep your ball guideline going through the hole because I do end up short. Adjustment on the shot is medium distance plus 40% power to ball numbers, mid plus 40 P2. Again, I kept the ball guideline going to the hole. I recommend keeping it through the hole. Center the ball and hit perfect. We do take a nice rough bomb, but we end up just short. So keeping ball guideline through the hole will give you a very good chance for a drop on hole 11 par 3. Hole 12 par 5. This one we are going to play with extra mile level 7 and a kingmaker ball. The approach shot will be played with sniper. At P3 max with half of the red ring inside the rough on right, we apply 4.5 toss spin and 3 bars of right side spin. Ensure the ball guideline is going center down the fairway, just like that. We will adjust max plus 10% P3 and then push our target to max. Max OP, trying to hit perfect. Perfect ball. And depending upon the glitch roll, the drive would vary plus minus 10 yards. .377 here. The approach shot will be played by pushing up 10 rings from min in case of sniper. 10 rings from min means 27% slider. Once you push up your rings, you will adjust spins to have the ball guideline 1 green square short of the pin but in line, just like that. Now I play this shot 27% slider and 0% elevation P3 numbers. However, we will miss this one just on the left. So what I would recommend is to play minus 5% P3 at 27% slider, which will give you a very good opportunity for a drop on this hole. See, we do hit perfect. Camera angle shows we might drop, but we miss it just left. So minus 5% will be a good change, resulting in an albatross. Hole 13 par 3. Once again, sniper along with a kingmaker or a kingslayer ball. We are looking for a wind between 5 to 6 miles an hour. Keeping the inner ring touching the rough on top. Add backspin to have the ball guideline going 1 green square through the hole, just like that. Now here I play 1:1. For 5.4 I played 5.4 rings. However, we will miss this one just on the right. So what I would recommend is to play 1:1 plus 0.2, which will bring us more right and in line of the pin for a drop. We hit perfect, but just miss on the left. So adding those 2.2 decimals can result in a hole-in-one on hole 13 par 3. Consider practice tokens if you need more than 0.2 decimals. Hole 14 par 4. This one will be played with your Apocalypse level 4 plus and a Berserker ball. Our aim here is to utilize the tailwind and take the first bounce directly on the second fairway pad above the bunker. Here I first did check with the Big Topper and Zerk option, but however, I still went with Epoch and a Berserker option because it was way easier. You don't need any adjustment whatsoever. At max stretch position, half of the blue ring inside the bunker on left. In this case, I use 2 right spin and half a bar of back spin. And depending upon the wind strength, we will apply OP. Inner wall right curl. In case of 7 miles per hour, I use 4 rings OP. We do hit perfect. However, 0.5 backspin was just not enough, which will make us go into the rough on top. Very easy shot from the rough though. Now this is the shot from the main gameplay. Here we have very low wind for a P5 wind 1 ball. Again, same method, max stretch position, half of the blue ring inside the bunker on left. Now I use 1 backspin and 2 left spin. Inner wall right curl. And in case of lower wind, I apply more OP. I went with 5 rings of OP in this case, trying to hit perfect. And this will bring us beautifully for a very easy wedge range shot for the eagle. Clip the rough rollout and a very easy shot for the eagle. which will be played using regular EB school method. Hole 15 par 5. Here once again Apocalypse level 4 plus along with the Kingmaker ball and sniper on the approach. 5.8 toss spin, 2 bars of right side spin, clearing half of the white ring is inside the rough on right for Apocalypse level 5. Adjustment max plus 10%, push up to max. Then you apply a half ball right curl with max OP, trying to hit perfect. Great right is better than a great left. I hit a great left here, but I was still safe. The reason why great left is bad because you might end up in the rough on the left. And great right will push you towards the left. So if anything, great right is way better. The approach shot will be played with your sniper. Here I do offset on the right side of the cup. No need of any spin whatsoever. Have the yellow ring, not the yellow ring, half of the yellow ring onto the fairway and half inside the rough. I adjust here 1:1 plus 0.2. For 6.1 I went 6.3 rings. However, we will miss this one just on the right again. So the tweak is that try play 1:1 only and you will be closer for the albatross if not in. So you miss this one just on the right. So make that tweak and very good opportunity on hole 15 par 5. Hole 16 par 3. This one will be played with Grizzly level 7 plus along with the Kingmaker ball. From an empty position, we will apply half bar of toss spin and 1 left spin. Adjustment will be P0 plus 20% elevation, but we'll be using Grizzly 9 numbers. Very important. Max plus 20 P0. Now in this case, I will apply 3 clicks of left curl. However, we will miss this one more time on the right. So what I would recommend is to add 2 more clicks, which will be a total of 5 clicks on the left, and try to hit perfect. You take a rough bump but miss this one on the right. So 5 clicks of left curl and a very good opportunity on hole 16 par 3. Hole 17 par 4. This one we will start with a P3 ball and then swap to a luminary type ball. We want to keep the wind below 6 miles an hour. Here I have 6.2, which was just good enough to get over the bunker and the rough. 5.8 toss spin and 2 bars of left spin. Adjustment is max plus 10 P5. We will not push up to max. However, we will apply 1 ball left curl with max OP, trying to hit perfect. Again, our aim is to keep the wind below 6 miles an hour. 6.2 was just enough. We do take a nice bounce, clip the rough and roll out. .354 yards. Now if you clip the rough and roll out, you will take your bounce on the fringe and then apply spins to have the ball guideline going to the hole. Very important. You can keep like half green square through the hole, but it should be minimum to the hole. Now from 354, I played this shot 36% slider and 10% elevation. The slider percentages for different drive values will be in the raw notes file shortly, so be on a lookout for that. Center the ball and hit perfect. Perfect ball. We do come in very nice. Hit the pin for a sweet eagle. This is option 1 where you clip the rough and roll out. The next option where you will not clip the rough and go long on the drive. Now this is option number 2. Again, we start with P3 NMT, then swap to a P5 wind 3 or a P5 wind 4 ball as needed to keep the wind below 6 miles an hour. 5.8 toss spin, 2 bars of left spin. Adjustment max plus 10 P5, and without any push up, we will apply 1 ball left curl and max OP, trying to hit perfect. One of the rare occasions where we need a premium ball, but the reward is also good. Try to hit perfect. Now here you will see I do not clip the rough on second bounce and roll a little longer. .368 yards. Now if you rolled along on the drive, it will actually become easier for you to play the approach shot. We will go to the absolute min line of the Hornet, then we will apply backspin and having the ball guard line going to the hole minimum. You can have it through the hole, half or one green square, but it should be minimum to the hole. Then we adjust minimum distance plus 10%, P5, min plus 10 P5. No need of any slider value since we are already at absolute min. Center the ball and hit perfect. And in this case as well, we come in very nice. Dead center at the pin for a nice eagle on hole 17, par 4. Final hole, hole 18, par 5. Here for the drive, we are going to use a luminary type ball. You can also play this with a berserker. However, luminary is preferred. At max P5 position with yellow ring touching the rough on right. Full toss spin and 1 bar of right side spin. Max plus 10% P5. And if needed, push up to max. 1 ball right curl with max OP trying to hit perfect. Here you might catch a glitch roll and roll longer. Even if you roll short, we have both the options. This one is a, I believe, longer roll, 4 or 3 yards. Yes, this is the longer roll. This is the practice shot if you get a shorter roll somewhere between 380 to 385 yards. So if you are in that range, this is how you will play the second shot. Max toss spin and 2 left spin. Stretch your target to have the second bounce over the bunker, just like that. Then bring it back to rest. Adjustment will be max plus 5% or 5 all numbers. Do not need to push up anything. 1.5 ball left curl trying to hit perfect. Our aim here is to take second or third bounce into the rough and then roll out onto that fairway pad, just like that. Now, if you roll longer, which I did on the main drive, you will have the same approach. You will be using full toss spin and 2 left spin on your big dog or the cataclysm. Very same approach. Have the second bounce over the bunker. Stretch out your target. Just like that. Same adjustment. Max plus 5. Power 5 all numbers. And without any push-up, 1.5 ball left curl trying to hit perfect. The reason why I have this second shot because I hit a double triple great right and I was still safe. I'm not sure about great left because I have not hit a great left. We still roll through the rough, which is our aim to get into the wedge range. Now finishing off the weekend round, this will be played with your EB or the rapier. Regular approach, have the bullseye centered onto the fringe line. Apply backspin to have the ball guard line going to the hole. Do not keep it short. It's a regular EB school at 20% elevation. From memory, I played this specific shot at 45% slider and 20% elevation. Then you center the ball and hit perfect. The raw notes file will be updated and uploaded soon, and the link will be in the comment section. And if you would like to support the channel, you as well can. The PayPal link will be in the comment section as well. Good luck on your weekend round.